All right. Hello, hello. Today is gonna be interesting. I'm doing something new for stream today. Um, I am not sure how well this is gonna go on stream, but I'm gonna be doing some 3D modeling. In a way, this is for me to kill two birds with one stone, because I have an assignment that I need to do, and also, you know, something fun and different for me to do on stream. Um, Specifically, I'm using Maya. Um, so this program might look like a lot different from what people might be used to seeing for 3D modeling. Um, but I'm mainly just hoping that it doesn't crash on me. that's that's my main hope for stream today, because Maya is pretty prone to crashing. Um, but I'm gonna be modeling a Genshin weapon that I designed, because that's what my assignment is. Well, not specifically to do a Genshin weapon, but to do a fantasy object, and I just decided that I would do a Genshin weapon because I'm lame like that. So I have let me zoom out here. I have my orthographic views set up already. Hello? Okay. I have I basically have the easy stuff done. I have the hard stuff left to do, which is also stuff that I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. So this is this is gonna be interesting to watch me troubleshoot this. But I'm possibly thinking about doing like a a curve and then extracting it for the crescents, for the crescent moons. Um so I would technically want these things to be transparent so that I could see better, and I would start in this view so that I can get the shape right. Where is I'm not a a professional by any means. I should start by saying that I am not a professional. I am I'm a student. And this is I am taking a 3D modeling class, and we're gonna have fun doing it. And don't yell at me too much. I'm mm, I don't remember which one of these was the good one. Technically, maybe a circular arc. How does that work? I don't know. Wait, there is something there. I just can barely see it. Where are you? I can see you. You were a line. No, I know how to use one of these. And it's this one. Well, I know how to use a couple of them, but I just might not be very proficient at it. That's not exactly what I'm hoping for, but I probably just need to make more points on it. I can make this work, I swear. Maybe. Don't trust me, I don't know what I'm doing. Hmm. Actually, no, let me get rid of those. I I look like such an idiot right now because I don't know what I'm doing. Mm, I feel like the Bezier curve might be the best for me since that's so similar to like what I would use in like an Adobe program. Not that I like Adobe programs. I hate Adobe programs with like the depth of my soul. No, I messed up at that point. There we go. Okay. Except I want to break this. Nope, not like that. I want to get rid of that point. Um, it's also not where I need it to be. Cool, cool. Um, let me move it out of the way. Can I move it? Why is it down there? It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Move it so that I can see it better so I can fix it. Because now I can see, so I can fix. Okay. No. Okay. Well, I will keep that there and I'm gonna try again. It might be better if I do. Hmm. Maybe if I just draw it? Eh. Eh. Wow, I can draw with my mouse. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Um a helix might work. As stupid as that sounds. Or I might just interactive creation on NURBS primitives instead of doing the polygon primitives. Um, mm, I don't know what I'm doing. I can imagine people yelling at me watching this back. Um, I wish I could like turn down the transparency of my reference just a little bit, but that's not possible. You need to be a little bigger. Because this is basically the shape. And then I have a different curve that's going on there. I also have some other simple shapes that I need to like copy and paste basically. This awful Bezier curve. I don't know why I can move the handle. What am I doing? I'm thinking um especially like this is what week 4 of the semester. I still don't know shit about Maya. Um this is like real-time struggle bus. That's what what this is. Where are my modifiers? Um mm. Where are my modifiers? What? There's so many tools I cannot memorize where everything is. Um this Bezier needs to go away. It's bad. Um blink blink blink. Would a helix work? Arc helix. Why are you so big? Interesting. I have never used this tool before. I just kind of want to figure it out. Circle or star? I don't know. Let's try that again, but have it down here. Taper curve. Ooh. You know what? I could have used this way earlier. Okay. I don't need it to taper that way. Twist. Okay. Don't need a twist either. Distribution. Arc. Rectangle, poly. Okay. Cap it. Maybe. Interpolation. Precision up. Okay. It's the wave. Arc. Oh. Circle. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. I am not completely remembering how we were told to do this. This is supposed to be a helix, but I don't remember how they actually work. Let me get rid of it. What is super ellipse spherical harmonics ultra shape? I don't want. Oh, I could have made a prism earlier? What? I didn't know that I could make a prism. I wouldn't have used a fucking cone to make this if I knew I could make a prism. I'm okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Helix open. Width, radius, axis divisions, coils. Okay. Cap subdivisions 2. X, Y, Z. You know what? Let's make it bigger. And I need to be able to see my grid so that I can use it. Ah! Boing, 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 boing. Okay. That is a helix. I might be able to use this. Wait, I might be able to use this to do this. Wait, let me swap views. I think I can actually use the helix for once. Let me move it. And nope. And let's see. I need one, like literally one coil. I don't need it to be subdivided that much. Maybe. Maybe that would work. I need to make it thinner. Thinner, and then maybe it does need to coil more. Or maybe it needs to be wider. No. This is very finicky. I swear I can make this work. Maybe. It is definitely too thin. We'll make no cap on it for now. Don't worry about the cap. I need it to be shorter. And then if I can rotate it this way. Put it where it needs to be, then it'll be easier to mess with. Except I think I need to flip him upside down. I could just rotate him this way. Because I need the... Why did I do such a complicated shape? What is that? What? What even is that? What did I draw? I think it needs less subdivisions on the coil. Because that part will go around flat to the back, and then this part needs to go in the front? Is that what I did? So it coils this way, and then this part at the top will just go flat onto the bot on the back. I think that's what I did. So you need to be scooted right here, or maybe whoa, what did turning the height down do? Flipped it inside out. um Need to shrink you that way. Okay, that's the basic shape that it needs to be, I think. Because subdivision, I think it, or maybe, does it need to be 4? Or 3? I think 4? Did I draw it as a cube? A long rectangle? I think I did. The width needs to come down some more still though, I think. But I can't. And is it clipping with these? It sure is clipping. Interesting. I might just need to go in manually with the vertexes and do like soft select to shimmy this the way that I actually need it. Shift. Where? Oh my gosh, wait, I don't have the modeling toolkit on there. Wop, wop, wop. Where is... Why is my modeling toolkit down here? What? Set up different than the computer at school. Why are you down there? Whatever. It doesn't really matter, but I need you to turn you up to 1. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Because I need to rotate you and move you. I need all of these to be moved and rotated this way. Do I really need them rotated that way? Yeah, I do. Okay. This is gonna look interesting for a minute. Go back to object mode and let's just slide it out. Wop wop wop. What did I do this to myself for? Why is it wrapped like that? Mm. Me go to edge so I can select edge loops instead. And go back to my orthographic. Oh my gosh, I have it. It's so small. Why is it so small? Okay. No, no, I can do this, guys. I got this. Scale. Make it bigger. Move it up. Um. That's kind of the spiral it's supposed to take. That's a really weird curve. But that's what I drew. That's so weird. Okay. You know what? We're gonna we're gonna turn the visibility off on that guy. And I think we might I really need to do like the moons. What is it? Why is there clipping there? What's wrong with you? Why are you clipping? Oh, it's because you just have. That's right. I beveled you. That's why. No, that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. You're good. You can stay like that. You're supposed to be like that. Get rid of my grid. I don't need it. How about we start with an easier shape? Oh my gosh, wait. I didn't finish making all of my circles. I need more of you. I need more of you. And we'll just make some of the easy shapes that I need. Nope. I get deselected. Yep. Okay. Balls. I'm modeling balls. Symmetrical balls. Oh, I need another one. Down you go. All the way down here. Even though I drew you smaller, you're gonna be the same size as the other ones. You go out in front. Hmm. Why? Why did it create new layers? Oh, it got rid of that guy. Empty the layer and then delete layer. Empty the layer. Delete layer. Add these guys back to my basic shape layer. And if I... Okay. Okay. Yes, that's working. Teardrop shouldn't be too hard to make either. What's bothering me is these curves. I really don't know how to make these curves. Now that I know that I can make like a prism, I can make these easily with prisms, like the parts that'll connect to the moon in the middle. I just wasn't taught much about like curves yet. um so I might have to like look at a tutorial to see how to do that. Either way, moon should be easy. They're the teardrop shapes, because I should be able to just make this little guy, rotate him. Wrong axis. X, say X. There we go. Yes. Rotate 90° on the x-axis. Go into vertex mode. Grab the guy at the top. I need to, where's my modeling toolkit? Need to turn down my soft select, maybe to 0.5. Nope. 0.25. Nope. 0.1. Yep. It's pretty close to what I want. If I swap to edge mode, I can fix this a little bit for the overall shape, and then go back to vertex mode, have that selected again, turn off soft select completely so that I can make a sharp tip at the point. um, go to edge mode, manually fix a couple of these to make it more smooth. Um, yeah, make that more smooth. And object mode, I can lengthen it just a smidge. Maybe a little more. And then actually, let me go back to edge mode. I think these are a little... They need to shrink just a little. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's back to object mode. Me. Oh. Oh, okay. It's already in the right spot. Okay. Not oops. Not gonna complain about that. Just gonna copy and paste and move the other one to the other side. Um Let me line them up with these parts on the grid so that they're evenly spaced. I might do the same with these. Just so that they're like actually perfectly even and symmetrical. Whoa, there's teardrops. I did it. Well, I've done the easy stuff. Yay! Ooh, yippee! I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the tassels and make them look like tassels. Oh, hi, Miwa. Hello. Hello, my precious girl. How are you doing? I'm so sorry. You cannot be in my lap right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much with my hands. You can't be in my lap. Or okay. I guess you can be in my lap if you're down there. Okay. Hello, Miwa. Hi, baby. Cat interruption. How will it smooth? Yes. Oh wait, I need another one. I need another one of you. I think I just will need to make you smaller. I forgot that I had another teardrop on here. Yes, you do need to be smaller. That's easy enough. Shrink. And put you right here with your circle. Let me make sure that you're on the right spot over here. You are not. Oops. Basic shapes. You're supposed to be unselectable. Well, I probably had it selectable so that I could add the teardrops to it. That's true. Okay. Add selected objects. And now I cannot select them. That's one of... Oh my gosh, sorry for coughing. That's one of my favorite features is the putting things in layers so that I don't have to worry about selecting them. Okay. I thought of a somewhat complicated way that I could do the crescent moon, but I'm not sure if it's a smart way to do it. Um, I'm thinking I'm thinking that I might... This is probably stupid. But I might... Let's see. Which direction do you... Probably X. You rotate you 90 degrees on the x-axis? Yeah. I might, like, cut it out. I bet my teacher would be yelling at me. Like, no, there's an easier way to do it. You're supposed to be using the arcs. And I'm like, I don't know how to use the arcs. I'm sorry. Let me give myself some more subdivisions on the axis. And make you just a smidge bigger. Okay. So I have that. And, I could totally now... Where is... Do I have it in the right spot? Not quite. Scooch it up. Scooch it over just a smidge. That's just a hair. I could... Oh, I could cut it out. And like... What my axis would be... What's Z? My axis is... My center axis is... Ow. My center axis is... like here. So I could... Oh, I should make it closer to... Boink. If I create more subdivisions on this, it'll... Why are you in edge mode? Go back to object mode. If I... More subdivisions, please. Waiter! Give me more subdivisions, please. And then rotate it. Okay. And just use these circles as a guide for myself. Okay. Oh, it didn't cut through. what are you doing up here? Now I have two cats. Two cats on my desk. Um, hmm. I still don't know exactly how to do this. Um, because I was like, oh yeah, crescent moon shouldn't be too hard of a shape, right? I said lyingly to myself. Um, let's get rid of this. My best bet may be the Bezier curve. Still, don't mind me. Just looking up a tutorial. Um, and by tutorial, just like how do I make a shape from a curve? um, because um, I just feel so dumb. Um, Oh, I see. Interesting. Why is it... Let me move the modifier up. Why is it inside out? Yeah, why are you inside out? That's the real question. Things only show up as black when they're inside out. Or maybe it had a different default material set to it. Um. Okay. Wop, 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 wop. Thinking and looking through forums. Because this... I have used Blender before, and I feel like this would be so much easier in Blender. Maya is its own beast. Me, I might just need to like modify the crescent that I made a little bit. What you doing? What you doing, man? Mesh tools. Oh, where is it? Mesh. Combine. That did not work. Um. No. Curve point. No. I think I just need to draw my curve again. And just try again. Where is curve tools? I am not sure how the EP curve works. So I kind of want to mess with it. Ooh. Okay, that actually worked. That actually worked very nicely. Wait. If I can just, you know, edit it a little. Um, I might like this tool. I try to make everything in the middle of my line art that might help. Down and in. Move this one in. Because I initially did make this um, using like the circle tools in Procreate, so my circles on the drawing should be, oops, my drawings on, like my orthographic drawings should be pretty accurate so long as I follow them well enough. Um, mesh. Merge. Nope. Merge. That does not work. Okay. Um, Surfaces. Planar. No. Curves. Let me close that. Curves. Open, close. Okay. Curves. Open or close. Blend. No. Um, um, what if I just select and nope. Select and extrude. Polyextrude works on polygonal faces. Right, that's on me. Generate. Whoa. Because it's not a mesh. So curves. Surface extrude? No. Hmm. Thinking. Um, um, sweet mash. I'm seeing that a lot, but I'm not sure where. I mean, I could always. Well, no, I couldn't really. Um, hmm. Where is the sweet mesh tool? Create. Ah, sweet mesh. Whoa, that did something weird. There we go. 100 precision. Interesting. Um, okay. We're getting somewhere. Maybe. A little bit. Um, I'm now seeing how messed up it is, though. Let's see. Um, yeah, I am. Whoa, that is interesting. I am. A bit stumped still. Um, which sucks because I need to make a lot of crescent shapes. um, I think I should get rid of all of these. Wop. And maybe just start with a circle? Where? I don't even know where my grid is. Okay. There, apparently. Um, wiggle you into the right place. And right place here as well. And then I could whoa, make it skinny and a little taller. Move it down a little. Um, let's see. Because technically I could Boolean it, but then it would probably look a little janky from the Boolean. Because using the Boolean is like using a chainsaw, is what my teacher said. Let's see, let me rotate you this way because that makes more sense to me for some reason. Even though that really doesn't change anything. I don't know why that made more sense to me. Um, whoa, it's a weird disc. Crazy. Um, hmm. Thinking. Because I really can't find, like, anything that's even remotely a decent advice online. So that's fun. Um, the other ones could probably be Booleaned, like the smaller crescents, but not this big one. Oh my gosh, I haven't saved. Let me increment and save real quick because I've been going at it for over an hour. I don't want to lose all this progress, all this minute progress. Oh my gosh, I have so many groups. What are all of you? You guys are fine. Um, what if I start with a semicircle? And um I don't know what I'm doing. Let's let's delete that. Okay. Helix was not gonna work. Unless Helix might work if I can just make it a circle. Which I definitely shouldn't be making it. Oh my gosh, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Helix might work if I can... Oh, that's the sweep mesh. There's the sweep mesh tool. What? I was looking for it forever earlier. Anyways, Helix. This might work if I can just have it like that. If I can just have it like flat on ground. Okay, there we go. Have it on the x-axis so I can see it better. Or maybe the y. Z. Z-axis so I can see it. And this is basically making a torus. Why didn't I think about making a torus? Wait. What if I just make a torus? I don't need you. Whoa. Nope. 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 Okay. What if I just make a torus? Move it into the right spot. Let's see. Height. Wait, let me look at this. Woo. Put it in the right spot first and foremost. I don't need twist. Nope. Undo that. Undo whatever I just did. Height baseline. Yes. Don't need a lot of subdivisions on the height though. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think about this before? Why didn't I think of this before? And then I can just... Well, no, I should delete the edges. Just maybe I just need to make like a break in the torus. Maybe if I do... Maybe if I do face mode. And just delete those. Let me swap to object mode. Rotate it. Like right here. Why didn't I think of this before? Oh, oh wait, this is... Yeah, and then I can just do this. Oh, I'm so smart. It took me way too long to think about. Where is my modeling toolkit? I don't need this. Okay, there we go. Let me squeeze these around. Guys, we're getting somewhere because I thought about something that I should have thought about forever ago. Ugh. Let me turn my soft select back on. Turning it up to 1, maybe? Yeah. And maybe 1.5. Maybe also select these. And maybe I need to make it smaller overall so that it'll be easier to... Oh my gosh. I finally finally came up with a solution. Um, let's see. Um, how about I start going by vertexes? No? Hmm. Yeah. Let's stick with edges for now. Just make these bigger. And I could manually change things, which I might need to. I might need to just make these vertexes line up. Manually. But soft select will make that happen more smoothly. Even if it'll take some like pinching and pulling. And then I'll go back and fix them all one by one. Okay. Soft select off. Let me make these match up. This'll take a little bit, but for the other ones it'll be easier because I should have added more subdivisions along it to make it smoother as is. So I might still redo it. But now that I know what I'm doing, it'll be easier. Now that I figured out a way to do it, I should say. It's probably not the perfect way to do it, but it's sure is my way that I did it. Ow, my cat is being a jerk to me because it's almost dinner time. So he's clawing my hand. Not my hand, the back of my arm. He did claw my hand when I reached down. He's being a meanie bobini. Don't forget, I'm your father. I can choose whether you eat. Don't worry, I don't starve my cats. He's gonna eat. He's just being a jerk about it. Their dinner time's not for another half hour, so he can wait. You move these to match this line as well. Yippee! Yay, yay, yippee! Cicero figured out his project! Let's see. If I swap this to object mode and, wait. First and foremost, I need to go back to vertex and edit mesh. No. Mesh. No, it is edit mesh merge. There we go. And G to repeat that. Then we'll go back to object mode and let us smooth and see how that smooths. Ugh. Beautiful, lovely, but also not, because I do need that like sharp angle to some of it. So before I do that, let me increment and save. And I could possibly attribute editor. This might fuck it up. It is fucking it up. Oh. Yeah, that fucked it up real bad. Okay. Yeah, because I need to keep this sharp edge, but I do need the sharpness going in. Also, let me not with the whole thing selected, but with that selected. Maybe I can bevel and then maybe if I smooth it, it'll keep. Edit mesh, no, mesh, smooth. It keeps a lot of it. Okay. Had to mute to cough. Smoothing it also took away some of its fatness. For some reason. I'm not sure why it did that. But it really did take away its thickness. Maybe if I do bevel more of it and before I smooth. Ooh. Well, but did that make it less pointy at the top? Not really, surprisingly. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I have it all beveled and then I smooth. Well, object mode. And then smooth. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Wait, that's not bad. That, I think that is actually, I think that's pretty damn good. We are getting some, nope, those are still squares. Okay, cool. But I will probably, because it did still lose some of its thickness, so I think I will, like, squiggle these in a little bit, and me go back to object mode and just make it a little, need to make them just like a little fatter. Um, but I might need to like go in around the edge loops and do that. Just make them a little chunkier. Because it did shave down on its chunkiness for some reason. Might need to turn my soft select back on to help with the chunkiness. And down here a little, just so it matches up with my reference better. And then, how you looking from the side? You need some chunking up from the side too. Okay, let's go back to edge mode. And chunk this baby up from the side too. Then how you looking? Oh, oh, gorgeous. That's that's a pretty nice looking crescent right there. I'll fatten it up a little bit more on the bottom, like up around here. Maybe. Um, and maybe even down here a little so that it will fit into. Really, I need to make it more of a gradient. So that it also gets thinner as it gets closer to the end. So let me turn down my soft select so that I'm getting more of a controlled area of effect. And because really, like, right around here should be where it's the fattest. Got a little pinch point right here. Turn off the soft select because I need to fix that pinch point. Ugh. This guy is looking clean now. Got another small pinch point. Cool. We are rocking now. Look at that. That is, oh, I'm so glad that I managed to figure out how to make a crescent moon when it took me an hour. It took me an hour, but ugh, is it worth it? Okay, we have another little pinch point right here. So let's easy enough to fix that. Wrong way. Just this way. Ugh. Ugh. I guess you could be a little. Let me turn my soft select back on. Could be a little bigger right here. Amazing. Now to do that a lot more. uh, and also now I must make this fit around the moon properly, which shouldn't be nearly as hard. Um, yeah, it shouldn't be very hard at all. First and foremost, let me make sure that everything is lining up where it's supposed to. That should be, doesn't fully match up, but there we go. And does it match up back here? Not in the way that I was planning, but I like, let me, can see my edges better. No. It's more so that this should be. It's thicker than what I was planning, but I like how it looks more than how I was planning it to look. So I'm not going to complain about that. What I need to do now is make this fit around the moon, but I was waiting until I had done the curves on it to make that happen. So we're going to go to vertexes, gonna select this one. Just gonna make it curve. And then I might select this edge, turn off soft select, and just extrude it up, and and in, maybe? Up and in, and then extrude it in fully. I think that's kind of what I was planning on doing. Let's swap back to vertexes. And I should make it so that this is not selectable. So let me add a new layer, add selected objects, and so I haven't been looking at my OBS, so let me make sure. Yep, still capturing everything good. And then did I add select objects and rename it to moons? And then I can save. Make it unselectable. Cool. Cool, that fixes it. Go back to vertexes. Actually, let's turn this off select back on. I'm not sure. Okay, no, it needs to be just like right up in there, I guess. I guess that's how I drew it. So just like merges with it. My apologies, I didn't mute myself in time before coughing. And let me turn this down to 0.5 maybe? Yeah, so I can make it curve. Ow. Curve with it. Because I know that it's just kind of flipping into it, but that is kind of how Genshin designs work. There's not usually like a lip between things. Things are either floating or like clipped together. Oops, that was too far in. There we go. I don't have it clipping that bad. But I can push this side down so it's clipping less. And this side too. It's also making me realize that the moon is not fully centered, so let me... just scooch it over a little. It'll be easier to see here. Yeah, I want that lined up with this green center line to be lined up with this. So wondering why... okay. I want that to line up the same as it does over here. Yeah, that's good. It is not perfectly centered, but that's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's just so hard to get things like perfectly centered. Really, it's this thing's problem for not being perfectly centered. Is everything not perfectly centered? No, that one's centered. Are you perfectly centered? Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Are you? Not quite. Smidge over. How about you on top? Are you perfectly centered? Also, not quite. There you are. Okay. If I use that as a guideline, that'll be helpful. I mean, that's what that's what they're for anyways. Cool. Well, that doesn't fully match up what I drew. Probably should, like, nope. Let me make you unselectable again. Thinking. Yeah, let me get all up in here. Maybe just select vertexes. I need it to follow the same curve. It'll probably be easier to see from this side. Yeah. If I just make it touch like the top of the line art curve, that should be good, right? That should be good. Oops. Hit space instead of alt. Just wondering why it's like geometric. Like a lot more geometric than the other stuff. What are you doing, bro? Cat on my desk again. What are you doing, man? What you doing? I know you're hungry. I'm sorry. Let's see. Except I want this still to be like touching it. Um. Oh shit! I accidentally selected one on the other side. Oops. Um. Hmm. Not sure if that looks better. I don't think it does. I think that was fine. Or maybe even like moving this down. Whop. Just make it fucking engulf it. Yeah, no, that changes the silhouette that I drew too much. This might just need to whop. I think if it holds it like that, that looks better. Did that change the silhouette much elsewhere? No. I mean, maybe a little, but... as long as I just thicken it back up a little, that... And then I can just select edges and make it fatter. Oops, wrong edge. Wrong edge. Um... Let's see. I think that looks good. I think that looks fine. It's not exactly how I drew it, but this makes more sense than how I drew it. Like, now that I'm looking at it in 3D, this makes more sense anyways, so... Okay. Well, it is... It is my cat's dinner time, so I will be right back. I'll feed my cats and take my meds, and I'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, I am back. I'm back, and I got myself a little snacky snack because it's been it's been 2 hours, and I'm supposed to eat with my meds. So let's see. Let me get us back in here. Um, I think now that I figured out how to do the crescents, I'll just do all of the crescents. Because let's see, have one, two, three, four, five, five. One, two, three, four, five, and kind of six. Except those ones are like half crescents that are just stuck onto the other crescent, which is probably exactly how I'm gonna model them. um, I think I'm gonna do exactly what I did last time, and let me make them thinner. Well, almost exactly what I did. Which, oh my gosh. Attribute editor. Let me give you some more subdivisions. I didn't put you on the right axis, so gotta rotate you. Gotta what, X? Yeah. 90 degrees on the X-axis, please. And look at you from over here. There you are. Get up here. Get up here, little guy. I'm gonna make the big one, because I feel like I make the big one, and then I can make all of the smaller ones just from, like, copying and altering the big one right here. Because this guy was built different. This guy, not built different. Attribute editor, polytorus. I don't need the height ones. Need like 6? No. 5. Might do 4 for all of them. And then, oops, let's just go faces. Faces? Delete all those faces. Well, and these ones. I don't think I need these ones either. Object mode, let me rotate you. Oh, I should have... Oh, I give it an odd number of subdivisions on the axis. That's my fault. I was like, why is it not even? Because I'm stupid and it needs 24. Duh. Anyways, now delete all those faces. That looks better. Okay. Vertexes. And, no, not vertex face. Vertexes. And guess what? We're gonna turn X symmetry? Yeah, the X symmetry on. Shrink these. Maybe back to object mode. Shrink you. Yes, shrink. Move you into the right place. And then, the fun stuff. Make sure it's lined up. The fun stuff. Edge. Make big. Make big. Make big. Make this one bigger. And also move them uppies into the right spot. This one could be bigger. Oh, I should turn the soft select off. That's my problem. Oopsies, that's on me. I'm sorry. that was on me. do it manually, but with symmetry on. Um, and then some moving. Oops. Nope. Select the edge loop. Select the edge loop. Down. This one. Up. And... Whoa, where is it? Where are you? There you are. Get over here. Get over here, little guy. Come on. Get on over here. Supposed to be... right... here. And now I can shrink and grow these as I see fit. So that it's all symmetrical. Object mode. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that guy. So, just see what happens. Wop. And then I'll select the edges, turn off symmetry, select this edge loop, bevel it real small. Same with this one, bevel it real small. And this one, bevel it real small. And then I'll go back to vertexes, close this gap by selecting and merging, and do the same on the other side, except I can just hit G to repeat my last action. And that's, yeah, that's the guy. Then I should be able to edit mesh, no, mesh tools, no, just mesh smooth. If I wanted to, except without it, it's still... Oh, interesting. It's not fully... edge. Bevel. Interesting. Wait, why did it do that? Ah, because I didn't do it here. Oopsies. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hello? Okay. There we go. Mesh. Smooth. Yes. Yeah, look at that beautiful crescent. Oh, gorgeous. I just noticed something wrong with this one. Nope, I don't want to smooth it again. Why are you just this little guy? It's out of place. Just a hair, but enough to be noticeable. When I spotted it. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm so glad I figured out how to do these. Oh, okay. We're gonna have multiple of these guys. And this one down here is gonna get rotated. Move down a little more. And gonna press R and fiddle with it this way, and hopefully that'll work. If I fiddle with it like with this. Ooh. Oh, I can probably well, turn the symmetry back on. And turn soft select back on. Yeah, do it like that. Probably easier if I did the edges. Turn the soft select off because it's just this edge. Well, turn it back on, but turn it down because I made it so much smaller. And then vertex, just this. Ugh. Amazing. Look at that little guy. Well, let me look at it elsewhere. Make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. Yep. Okay, it is there. Perspective view. What, Miwa? It's a little janky. I might need to... There's a little bit of weird geometry going on. But it's still all four-sided faces, so it's all good. Yeah, what is going on? It might be just that it looks a little... I think it's coming down to like this guy right here. Maybe? Does that look good? Does this look good? Am I going crazy, or does it look good? I think I'm just seeing jankiness that's not actually there because I've been looking at it for so long. I think the part that's going to be hard is the part that's going to wrap around. I think the rest of this, I have it pretty much down pat. I think. Let me... Oh. Oops, Control-C, Control-V, and then... Oops. Did I select the right one, though? Okay. Control-C, Control-V. There we go. And I'm gonna make the little ones. So, rotate it this way. Move it. Scale it down. Move it again. Line it up with this line. Make it smaller. Make it smaller this way, I think. And a little smaller this way. Oh, wait, that's perfect actually. Control C, Control V. Scoot this one over right here. Well, and as long as they're lined up properly on this side, they're good. Okay, cool. They are. Good. Good. And then, well, I could stand to move them down so that they're evenly spaced. Then let me just grab this one, copy of this one, move it down and over. I'll just try to line it up as good as possible. I'll shrink it a little these two ways, and it's just trying to get it. Let me turn on wireframe so that I can line them up. Cool. Cool. Oh, the only thing is this one needs to move up. Grab. Nope. Not. You basic shapes are supposed to be ungrabbable. There we go. Why is my handle over there? It's fine. It's not fine. Let me grab my handle. I think I should have it up a little so that it's evenly spaced. Or is it now not evenly spaced? And now it's not. It's just because of the points from the side. Makes it look unevenly spaced. Okay. Okay. And then I just need to make the other crescent. Huh. The other crescent, and then I have. Hi, Mimi. Hi, my gorgeous girl. This is due on Wednesday. Oh, I have like the diamonds, like these that are connecting things. I might just make those pyramids and just clip them in. But getting ahead of myself. I have one more pyramid, not pyramid. One more let's see. Okay, I do have symmetry on. That was, why did I do it like that? I need to turn my soft select back up. 5. Just doing it a complicated way, but it's fine. Um, rotate more. Put up. Rotate it some more. Edges. Select this edge loop. Out. Rotate. Out some more. And then I'm basically gonna grab all of these faces and delete them. Yep. Rotate. Yeah, shift, extrude. Extrude. Oh. Extrude. Why is it not? It's probably because I have soft select on. There we go. Extrude. Extrude. Rotate. And object mode. Shimmy it down a little. Vertex. Soft select back on. Rotate it just a little more. And back to object mode. Let's see. Yeah, grab the vertexes from the side and shrink it in on the sides, just at the very bottom. Ugh, I might need to do it from like this way so I can see better. Whoa. Hmm. Oh, wait. Wrong tool. Soft select off. Maybe I should do it from here. And shift. Same one's on that side. Just have to do this manually, it's fine. This is good. This is going good. How's it looking on the other side? Good, 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 good. Just having to do it manually, it's fine. Oops. Wrong selection. Oops. Missed that one. There we go. Cool. I think there's a little bit of jankiness going on because it's two different objects, but oh, wait, that's bad. No, this one. This object. Vertex. What's bad is what's going on right here. Ah, I see, it's because of these. Hi, Mimi. Hello, my love. She's in my lap again. Kitty car in my lap. Lift your paw. You're standing on my cord. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh. Now, this is also a little bit of a problem. Just because it looks a little janky. Um, hmm. It's just interesting what's going on here. With the rest of it showing up more smooth and that being very polygonal. It might just be... I'm not sure. It might be because of like the angle that these are going. Sorry for all like the clipping action going on. Why did I only select one of them? What? Object mode. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. It might be this guy's fault. Like these guys. It might be because it was extruded as well. It's probably because it was extruded. I think it's because it was extruded, so it's just being a little jank. Let me increment and save. It's been a hot minute. What am I looking at? Okay. There you are. Okay. You know what? I think it's fine, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it needs like another edge loop right here. Or I just need to move these like right here. Nope. But is there gaps between the objects now? No. Okay. Let me make this like a smooth curve. Manually, of course. Vertexes. Vertexes. Okay. Is there a gap between them now? No, I love 3D modeling. I love it so much. It's totally not the most infuriating thing I've ever done. Yeah, I think I need... I think it's just gonna be a little polygonal for some reason. Unless I smooth it more. Which did fix it somehow. I don't know why smoothing it fixed it. I might just need to edit, delete history. No. That's fine. It can be like that. I know that smoothing it fixed it, so I'll just keep that in mind for the future, I guess. Um, hmm. Cool. I think I need to make this guy bigger. This orb that's right here. Wop. Like that big. Yeah. Looks more balanced. I might need to make this thicker. Like that. Yeah. Back to object mode. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let me add all of these to the moon section. And then make them unselectable. Oh, I should add the teardrops to the basic shapes. Nope. Are they already in the basic shapes? Yes. And then let me... Ah, why are you still selectable? Oh, do I have two? Oh, I did have two there. That was actually good that I did that then, because... Oops, I would have left a second one there. By accident. Um... Getting close to the end of what I need to do. I'm gonna make all these, like, diamonds. Then I think I'll save um, this thing for me to deal with later. Wow, there's... You guys can't fully see it, but here on my left in my outliner there are so many objects. I am going to increment and save again, and you know what? We've done a lot. We've done a lot. And by we, I mean me, because you guys are not able to work on this 3D model. um, I think I could just use cubes. Yeah. Can I make it? No, I want to make it smaller. Okay, there we go. Whoa, why are those so big? Let's try that again. Okay, the handles are still very big. Me, yeah, use my minus button to shrink them. And we'll we'll bring him right here. And make him maybe plus symbol. I need a little bigger. Put him right there. Whoa. Get over here, little guy. Oops. Didn't mean to press space. There we go. What did I do? Oh. Oops. Wait. What did I do? What did I do? I need right view? Yes. Okay. Panicked for a second. Time to rotate him. For 45 degrees. Okay. Well. And then, yeah. 45 degrees that way as well. Oh, didn't mean to press space. I keep pressing space. Oopsies. Well, no, I don't want symmetry on. What am I doing? I should be using a pyramid, not a cube. What? Oops. Yeah, what I don't know what I was doing that for. Trying to make a diamond, not get up and over. And over a lot more. Or, no, I should be doing prism, right? Prism. Right? Wait. I'm being stupid. No, because I need to make a diamond. So pyramid was right. Yeah. Attribute editor. Ooh, interesting. Oh, cool, it already has. Yeah, no. If I just have it on one, yeah. I just need one. Cool. Wop. Wop. Get it into place. Right in the middle. And up. And right in the middle. And right in the middle. And let's configure this guy. Taller. little taller. Move it up. And then we'll just go right into vertex mode. And just need this one. Right. Interesting. Oh, even if I extrude. Okay. Um. Interesting. Well then I might do that anyways, and then just grab the whole thing and shrink him. And move him off so that I can see what I'm doing better. Interesting. It's because I have soft select on. I'm stupid. What? Okay. Turn soft select off. Ugh. There we go. Could just do it normally now. Ugh, that was on me. That was on me. Anyways. This object is exactly what I need it to be. I would have made this out of a pyramid had I known. Are you not in the middle? You're not. You traitor. Excuse the fact that I'm gonna zoom way in to get it right in the middle. Because if these don't line up, then it's gonna look real jank. Oh wait, I should turn the snapping to grid on. Okay. Yeah. It would have been so much easier if I made this as a... I don't even... add a cone. I made it out of a cone instead of a pyramid. Like, I just turned the cone down into a pyramid, but still, you know, it's a little stupid. Oops. Turn snapping off. I just gotta inch it down just a smidge. Which actually means that I need to make it uneven so that it looks even. Turn on snapping to grid. I should snap everything to grid eventually. I forgot that snapping to grid existed. It's fine. Either way, let me turn on that. Let me bevel everything. Ew, I might need to offset edge loop instead. Cool. Teehee. Cool. Okay. And then I'm gonna copy and paste it. Cause I gotta make it smaller and put it here. What is that? Minus 145? Actually, that looks quite nice. Does it look right from the side? Well, I had it down more, but other than that, it does. Maybe if I stretch it a little more that way. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had it. Not sure why I had it down that much, but um, yeah, looks good. And I forgot how to quickly mirror. Well, put it back in object mode. And this is X. If I just 180. Nope, not 1180. What? 180. Yeah, that works. And then this one has to be up more. Which makes it look slightly asymmetrical, but really just makes it more symmetrical. Just rotate it a smidge more. Yes. Yeah, because I drew them symmetrical, but it doesn't make sense for them to be completely symmetrical. Like if I move it down, it's gonna look weird. Yeah. So I'm gonna have it up there. Because like it is symmetrical. It is symmetrical, it's just higher up. So I might move all of these up just a little. If I look at how much was translated on the y-axis. 7.2. Ooh. Oh. That looks good, actually. Just that slight asymmetry actually makes it look more symmetrical. Boom. And as for how I'm gonna do the part that wraps around, I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. But I'll probably be like looking at some like tutorials and stuff and figuring it out. For the tassels, I want to at least do the tassels before I get off. I'm thinking I can. Maybe. I'm thinking I can like cut the bottom section of this off and just make it like a semi-cylinder type thing, like a ghost shape almost. Should probably cut it like here, maybe even here. Here? Yeah. Interesting. It's not letting me select it as like an edge loop. Interesting. Wait, let me redo this then. I might need to select it as faces. Which I'd have to do from this way. There we go. That sorry. That's better. Yeah. Object mode, I'll just shrink it. Shrink it these ways. Back to edges. Mesh. Fill hole. faces. Yeah. Filled the hole, but it didn't add any more like segments to it, but not exactly sure how I can make it look more like a tassel, besides like soft select maybe, turning it down 0.2, making it a little asymmetrical. Pulling out some individual edges. Just to like kind of imply some more of the shape. Teehee. I might multi-cut a little on the bottom of this. Mesh tools, multi-cut, just go straight across. Oops. Whoa. How did I make that cut? Delete those. Anyways, back to vertex. Just making it uneven and more random looking. but still like simplified enough. Teehee. Don't need those vertexes either. Oopsies. Oh, how'd I move that one? It's a little janky looking, but it works. Oops. Nope. Front view. There we go. Soft select. Point one. Select the tippy top. Cool. Object mode. Let's just take a look at it. We will smooth it. And now it looks a little more like a low poly tassel. So I did it. It's giving the impression of a tassel. That's all that matters. Cool, and then we will copy and paste it and scoot it over here. Make it snap. And rotate it X, do we think? No. It's probably... Nope, that's X again. Y? Yeah. 90 degrees on the y-axis. Or maybe negative 90. Yeah, negative 90. And just move it just a tiny smidge up. And bam. Yippee. Cool. I will increment and save. I'm also like sorry to disappoint, but we're still like learning about materials and stuff, so I will basically just have to put like simple standard materials on it. Um which is fine, you know. It's whatever, but it won't look like super cool. Let me save again. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Oh no, you cannot. It does not pick up the hypershade window if I open up the hypershade window. Okay. So I wouldn't be able to really show off textures anyways. I'm also not sure what textures like we're allowed to use. So I'll have to ask that during class tomorrow. But it's almost done. It's almost done and it looks cool, doesn't it? Didn't I make a cool design? Guys, hype me up, hype me up. Is my design cool? Let me turn X-ray off. Ugh. I think my design is cool. Even if none of you guys are talking, I think my design is cool. So, yeah, not too much left for me to do, because after I finish the last part of the model, it's just like applying all the materials and then taking pictures of it, like in here, like adding making some renders basically. So adding lighting, adding materials, and rendering, which is all the fun stuff that you guys don't get to see. You got to watch me struggle to figure out how to make a crescent for an hour and a half until I just remembered that the torus existed and started using that. Well, I know that technically I'm supposed to be on for about another hour, but I'm really tired from doing this, and I don't have any ideas of how to model the last part. So I'm probably gonna like watch some more of the tutorial videos and um, look at some forums on Maya and probably email my teacher and keep working on it, because I didn't charge my iPad, otherwise I would draw for you guys for the last hour. And I already did all of my dailies on Genshin and Star Rail. So I think this is it. So, that being said, thank you all for coming out tonight and watching me suffer with 3D modeling. I had fun, even though I didn't know what I was doing half the time. I'm still learning. I'll get better, I promise. If I do 3D modeling on stream again, I'll do better than I did today. That's all that I can promise. Um, Also, a PSA, I will not be streaming tomorrow. No stream tomorrow on October 13th because it's my wedding anniversary. It's my third wedding anniversary. So I'm not gonna stream on my anniversary because I already streamed for you guys on my birthday. So you get one or the other. You don't get both. I will be back on Friday, probably to draw or to finally play some more Date Everything because it's been way too long. Um, Either way, hope you have a good evening. Hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams. And bye bye.